Namaste. So today, full moon, a big lunar eclipse, so a lot of energy today floating around. So I'd like to really start off very, very grounded. If you've got your dogs, your cats in the house, bring them in. They tend to like the energy. Hi Bodhi. Talk about a way to ground yourself. Actually, your animals, right? You hold on to animals and they bring your heart rate down. They get the oxytocin flowing. Yeah. Good morning, Bodhi. Thank you. Calmed Mommy down. Let's start today in child's pose to ground our bodies, ground our minds. So take your knees to the outside edge of your mat. Sit back onto your heels. If you take your knees really wide, make some space for your belly, okay? Get all your fidgets out. Just tuck that away. Start to lower your body, your chest, your forehead slowly down onto your mat. Maybe closing your eyes, taking a deep inhale, letting the belly fall. And exhale, just let it go. Starting with the tips of your fingers, just start to scan your body. Checking in with each body part. Your palms, forearms, your elbows, relaxing through your shoulders, your chest, your rib cage expanding and falling. Allow the hips to be heavy, to sink into your mat. Feeling your knees, tops of the feet, tips of your toes. On your next inhale, just walking the fingers all the way over to the left, placing right hand on top of left. And just opening out that right side body. Imagine your ribs opening up as you inhale. Just connecting to your breath now. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. On your next inhale, just pressing through that left palm, just slide the right hand underneath that left armpit, threading the needle, just bringing the right side of your head down to your mat. Palm is facing up. And just let the other elbow relax. Slowly release back to center, child's pose. On your next inhale, just slowly walk, tiptoe the hands over to the right, left hand on top of right, and turn the head over, left cheekbone coming down, and breathe. Slowly pressing up through that right hand and threading your left hand underneath your right armpit. Soften that right elbow. Deep inhale. Exhale, settle in. Slowly release the hands back to the center, and on your next inhale, come up onto all fours, releasing those knees, dearie me. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, curl the toes under. Take a deep inhale, you can drop your belly, raise the nose to the sky, tilt your tailbone. Exhale, push the mat away. Suck your belly button into the spine, rounding the back like a cat. Chin comes into chest. And again, drop the belly. Tilt the tailbone, nose up. Open out the shoulders, roll them back. Maybe externally rotate at the elbows. Where can you find more space? Press the mat away. Exhale. More space. Just when you think you're there, you can always find just a little bit more. Take two more. Exhale, push the mat away. Slowly coming to neutral, walk the hands back to the knees. Come all the way up. Bring the hands behind the hips, fingers pointing down. And draw the elbows together, opening out the heart. Take a deep inhale, draw the nose up, and exhale, push the hips forward, coming into a slight back bend, shoulder blades coming together, and breathe. Maybe your left hand can find its way down to the heel. Reaching up with the right hand. Reach up and back. Gaze up at that hand. Or you can stay right here. So whatever feels good for you. Exhale, release. Take it down to the heel. And on an inhale, reach up the left hand. Reach it up to the sky. Then reach across behind you. So if you're on the hip, just keep pressing that hip forward. Good. Inhale. Bring both hands back to the hips. Take an inhale. Offer the chest. Offer the heart. Elbows together. Look up. Exhale, release. Come back onto all fours, this time walking the hands to the top of the mat, releasing the toes. Tap them out if they're a little bit stiff. Start to draw the hips forward, big giant circles. Exhale, push back to the heels. Draw the hips all the way around. Nice soft elbows, so you're not locking anything out. Follow your breath. You're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Changing direction when you get back to the top. It's like a clock face. Maybe it doesn't work as well this way. You'll see. You're just getting into your body. Coming back to neutral. So draw the hands back underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers. Curl the toes under. Draw the bum back towards the heels and lift the hips high into your downward facing dog. Good. Press back. With the hands, you're lengthening the spine, lengthening through the spine. Pressing the heels down to the mat. Maybe you wish to paddle out the heels. Taking an inhale and an exhale, pressing down through the heels. Pressing back, trying to draw the heels down. Just shake your head a little left to right, no tension in the neck. Take a deep inhale and gaze at your belly button. Soft, soft gaze. Finding stillness for 2 breaths. And 1 more breath. Take an inhale, come onto the toes. Take the heels over to the left, coming onto the knife edge. Press back. Inhale, come back onto the toes. Take the heels over to the right this time. Press back with the hands. Back onto the toes, high on the toes, bend the knees, lower them to the ground. Walk the hands forward, lower the chest down. Puppy pose, heart melting pose. So you're drawing the chest down, keeping your hips above the knees. So it's not child's pose. You can draw the chin forward to open out the throat chakra area, that energetic space. But if that's awkward, just bring your forehead down to the mat. You're trying to melt your chest down. So you'll feel this very deeply through the shoulders, the upper back, and underneath the armpits, backs of the arms. Breathe. Take 2 more breaths for me. Inhale, slowly draw the body forwards all the way down to the mat. Release the toes. Draw the elbows forward underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale. Draw the toes together for me. Press them into the mat. And on an inhale, press through the forearms. Lift the nose up to the sky. That's it, just a little compression in the lower back. Squeeze the bum together. Press the feet into the mat. Exhale, lower down. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw the elbows into the rib cage. On an inhale, slowly halfway press up. Inhale, slow. 2, 3, and hold. Chin down into chest. Slowly lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. One more time. Elbows, bolt them in. Press up. 2, maybe coming a little higher this time. Take the nose up to the sky. Hold. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, slowly lower. 2. Your legs are engaged. Last time, take an inhale, come all the way up. 2, 3. Soft elbows, maybe rolling onto one side. Gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, other side. Soft elbows. Exhale, come back to center, lower down, all the way down. This time, come all the way up. Look up. Curl the toes under, hips high, back to downward facing dog. Rearrange your hands, your toes. Press the heels back, push the mat away, lengthen that back. On the next inhale, draw forward to your plank. If you want to drop down to all fours, you can. Suck your belly button in. You can drop your knees if you like. Exhale, ripple back to downward facing dog. Press back. Take a breath. Next inhale, draw the body forward, back over to plank. Shoulders coming over the wrists. Gaze down, belly button in. Strong. If you're dropping to your knees, you just press back to down dog now. Take a breath in, downward dog. Last time, draw forward to plank. Pressing, grounding through the hands. Hips high, downward facing dog. Walk the toes together on your next inhale. Right leg high to the sky. Bring the heel into the bum. Open out that right side. Maybe rotate the ankle. Press back through the heel. Take an inhale. Point the toe to the back. Gaze forward. And on the inhale, bring it through. Drop down to the back knee. Take an inhale. Come on up. Reach the hands high. Take the gaze up and to a little bit of a back bend. Good, reach up, exhale, open out to the left. Take the gaze over the shoulder, reach front and back. Drop that back hand, reach the right hand high. Exhale. Release the hands to the knees. Take an inhale, draw the body forward. Exhale, press back. Push away from the knee. Take the gaze up. You can release that back toe if it's getting a little crunched up. It's good for the fascia. Good, release left hand down, right hand high. Opening out. Maybe you want to float that back knee for a moment or two, opening a little deeper. If your knee's high, drop it down. Draw both hands to the inside, walking the hands around to the side of your mat. Take that left foot a quarter turn. Extend right leg long. Walk the hands to the outside of that left leg. Lift at the hips high. Reach. I'll come over here. Maybe big circles for 3. Inhaling. Exhale all the way round. After your third, leave that hand high. Maybe even floating the leg for a breath or two. Good, press that foot right back down. Pinky toe comes down. On an inhale, come up. Good, right hand onto the leg. Left hand overhead, opposition. Opening out this left rib cage. Take another breath. Inhale, release the hands up. Reach up, exhale, draw them back down in front of that left knee. Walk the hands round. Walk that foot a quarter turn. Your right leg's long. Your left toe tucked under. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over that front straight-ish leg. So always a little micro bend. Now draw that right hip back. Gaze at your big toe. It's called half split, Hanumanasana. Good, draw the weight forwards into that front foot. Hands framing the front foot. I want you to fire up that back leg to the sky for a standing split. Two more breaths. One more breath. Soften that front leg. Drop the back foot. Press the hands down into your mat. Right leg kicks high behind you. Three-legged dog. Bring it down to join the left. Take the feet apart. Paddle out the heels. Take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Walk the toes together, and on your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. You can open out that hip, rotate the ankle if that feels good. Point the toe high to the sky, inhale, and then bring it through in between the hands. Drop down to the back heel, back knee. You can release the back toes. And on an inhale, rise. Bring the hands up, take the gaze up, shoulders back. Lift up through the outside sides of the body. Open out to the right. Reaching forward and back with the fingers, take the gaze over the shoulder. Drop that back hand onto the thigh. Left hand, reach it back and across. Release both hands to the knee. Take an inhale, draw the body up and draw the hips back. So you're pressing the front of the leg away. Drawing that right hip forwards. Drawing left hip back. Good, releasing right hand to the inside of the foot and opening up. Dragonfly twist. Option to curl a toe under, float the knee. But it's all about that rotation open. Take a quarter turn round to the side, to the right side this time. So walk the hands round. Extend left leg long. Take your right hand down. Draw the body over. Reaching, pressing down with the pinky toe. Now I'm up on my fingers because I have a compromised wrist, but if you can flatten the hand down, maybe float that left leg off for a breath or two. Just firing up this right glute, right outside thigh. Place it down, maybe taking 3 circles here. I just like to oil up this shoulder a little more. When the hand reaches the top, fire up, reach up, look up, left hand down to the long leg, and extend the opposite way. Take one more breath. Inhale back to center, reach nice and tall. Exhale, draw the hands down in front of you. Slowly starting the quarter turn back to the front of your mat. Left leg is long, back toe curled under. Take an inhale, flex that front foot for me. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the chest forward and over that straight leg. Gaze at your big toe and draw that left hip back. Take 3 breaths. Walk the hands forward, release that back toe. Get into that hip a little. And this is where we now fire up into standing split. So lift that right leg. Look at your knee. Draw the body forward. Take that right foot back. Kick the left leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Place it down together. Take the feet apart. Paddle out the heels. Good. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees deep. Gaze forward. And step or float the feet to meet the hands. If you float, you jump the feet to meet the hands. Mine's a bit useless because of my wrist. Take an inhale, but there's no such thing as useless in yoga. We lose that type A thing where we are supposed to look like a shape, right? It's all about the feeling. Grab your opposite elbows and just dangle the upper body. Let your head go. Connect with your breath. Be heavy. Lift the tailbone. Sometimes forward folds are so relaxing. All the time, really. Release the hands to the shins. Inhale, press into the shins. Look forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back with the right foot. Place the heel down into the mat. Bend into the front leg. Rise on up. Warrior number 1. Reach in, reach up. Clasp the hands behind you. Take an inhale, draw the shoulders together. Gaze up. On your exhale, draw the body to the inside of the thigh. Look at your belly button, lift the hands off the back. Humble warrior. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the hands, take hold of your right wrist, draw the body back into sky arches. Straighten that front leg and take the gaze up to the elbow. One more breath. Release the hands, bring the hands to heart, twisting round to the right. Left elbow, right knee. Pick up the back heel. Place the elbow, press down with the hands, gaze to the ceiling. One more breath. On your next inhale, drop the back heel, come all the way round. Find your warrior 2. Extend the hands long. Gaze over that front middle finger. Your chest is facing the side. Your hips are facing the side. Breathe. One more breath. Draw the hands above the head. Gaze up. Exhale, dip in, back to warrior two. Follow your breath. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, come up, rotate the toes to the side of your mat. And exhale, dip down into goddess pose. Lift up your elbows, spread the fingers, draw the belly button in. Inhale, touch hands, straighten legs, look up, 3 dips. So link it with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, fold in, take the hands wide, all the way down to the ankles, the backs of the shins, wherever you can reach. Take an inhale, try to flatten your spine, reach your spine, and exhale, fold in deeper. You can shake your head, we'll take 3 breaths here. Drawing the body forward. Inhale, release the hands, walk them all the way round to the top of the mat. Bring your heels round with it. Press the hands down into the mat, kick that right leg high to the sky. Place it down by the left, paddle the heels. Can always take child's pose at any time in your practice. That's your go-to home-based pose. Bring the toes together, and on your next inhale, we'll take the left leg high to the sky. Draw the knee in towards the chest, bring the foot through. Seal the back heel. And on an inhale, rise, warrior one. So spread the fingers, dip into the front leg. Take the gaze up and draw that right hip forward. Breathe. Take the hands behind your back, clasp them the wrong way, the weird way. That way. Take an inhale, shoulder blades together, press those palms down. Draw the chin up, the nose to the sky. Breathe. Exhale, draw the body to the inside of the thigh. Lift the hands off. Gaze at your belly. Humble warrior. Try to draw that shoulder to the inside. On your next inhale, rise. Releasing the hands, taking that left wrist and drawing it back, straightening out the front leg. Sky archer. Take the gaze to the inside of the elbow. Release the hands, hands come into heart, rotating out to the left. Pick up the back heel so the hip comes round. If you try to do that with the foot down, it'll feel not so good. Good, when you're here, press down with the palms so you lift your belly off your thighs. Take the gaze up. Breathe. Good, and release. Plant the back heel, rise up into your warrior two. So dip into the front leg, check your toes facing the front. Back toes round 45 degrees. Dip in, relax your shoulders. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, palms touch together, 3, warrior, pumps. Exhale, dip down. Inhale together. And again, inhale together. Next time, bringing the palms, rotating the toes, round to the right side of your mat. Draw the heels in a little so you can dip down into warrior pose. Draw shoulder blades together, spread the fingers, lift the elbows. Strong. Breathe. Inhale, touch hands. Exhale, dip down. 3, 2, 1. This time, exhale it wide. Bring the heels out. Slowly forward fold. Draw the crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can bring the fingers underneath the head. And on an inhale, maybe reach left hand high. As we breathe, exhale, draw the hand down. Other side, inhale. Bring the hand down slowly. Walk the hands back around to the front of the mat. Press the palms in. And this is where you fire that left leg all the way back and up. Bring the feet down together. Setting up, downward facing dog. Rearrange your hand, your feet. 5 breaths. Stillness. Coming high on the toes. Bend the knees down to the mat, child's pose, bringing the big toes to touch. Draw the chest down, forehead down, relax. Breathe. Slowly rise. You can sit back on your heels, draw the knees together for me, and just place your right hand on top of the left, right palm. Bring your thumbs to touch. Allow your chin to come into your chest. Close your eyes and breathe. Take a deep inhale. Softly open the eyes. Find your way onto your bum. Just extend your legs long in front. Just grabbing your bum from underneath your sit bones. Place the hands down by your hips, fingers pointing to your toes. Now I want you to flex your toes. So engage these quads. Press the hands into your mat. Chin into the chest, and I want you to lift up through the spine. So you're pressing down, but you're lifting up. Your feet are flexed. Your heels may float off the ground. And breathe. Dandasana, staff pose. Now relax the legs, take a deep inhale, reach the hands up, lengthening through the spine, upper body, and exhale, draw the body forward over those straight legs. If you can, bind your big toes, do so. If not, grab your ankles, your shins, take an inhale, lift up through the front of the body. Exhale, draw the body deeper, forward. Relaxing the head last. Pull back on the toes so you'll feel this in the hamstrings. You can close your eyes or a soft gaze. This pratyahara, withdrawing the senses in our practice, one of the 8 limbs of yoga. The 8-fold path to peace, bliss. There's a few more. Inhale, release the hands by the hips. Draw the heels in and just lift the hips high into, I'll let him in a minute even though he's barking, into reverse tabletop. Let the head fall back. Good, slowly lower down. Extend the legs long for me. Draw that left heel in towards the hip. I kiss you and you shake. What's that about? Draw that heel to the outside of the hip for me. Take 2 fists, place it in between. And this straight leg, I want you to walk it forward. So you come off. That's it. We're just really protecting everything that runs through this hip socket. Draw the leg in towards the midline of the body. Take an inhale. Reach the left hand high. Take it behind the back. Reach the right hand high. Lift up through the spine. And try to see if you can get your elbow to the outside of the knee to draw it in. Or just draw it in with the hands. Fingers point to the ceiling. Now that straight leg, flex the foot. Make it active. Take the gaze over the shoulder. That's your shape. Marichasana C. Just take an inhale, lengthen, lift up. Exhale, rotate round a little more. You're using that elbow. Long leg, flexed, strong. You've been so good all week. You're going to wreck it now. Slowly release. This time, drawing right heel in. Take those 2 fists. I don't think you can see anything with dogs. Walk that left bum cheek forward. Take a deep inhale. Draw that right hand up. Place it behind you. Left hand reaches high, lifts up the spine, and rotates, drawing that right knee in. Now you've got to kind of get your belly and all your bits arranged so you find your shape. And now we feel into that shape. So lengthen, get that fire up that long leg. Use the elbow to draw the knee into the middle of the body. Lift up, exhale, rotate round a little more. Slowly releasing. Drawing the soles of the feet together. Draw them in towards the body and open the feet like a book. Bring your elbows into the knees. Take an inhale, try to lift. So before every shape, we set the spine, lifting, drawing it forward, peeling the body over the feet. Chin comes in last. Inhale and exhale. Slowly rise. Extend the legs wide into wide straddle. Maybe remove the flesh from your sit bones. Take a deep inhale, reach up. And exhale, draw the body forward. Fingers coming onto the ground. So you hit your edge. Take an inhale, lengthen up, lift through the chest and draw the body down to your degree. Maybe flex the feet so you feel those hip joints. Deep inhale, then just let everything go. Maybe turn the palms up. Relax the head. And breathe. Slowly rise. Draw the feet in, knees in, and find your way down onto your mat, onto your back. Hugging the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Slowly drawing the knees over to the right. Just reach up with your left hand. Turn the nose into the left armpit. Delightful. Take a deep breath in, slowly releasing the arm, drawing the knees back into the center. Give yourself a squeeze and extend the legs high to the sky. Just rotate the ankles. If shoulder stand is in your practice, you can take shoulder stand right now, or just leave your legs here in Setu Dandasana. Just let them hang in this inversion. If you're in shoulder stand, I'll come a little farther down. Kick the feet up to the ceiling. Roll all the way up, drawing the elbows in, bringing the hands behind the hips. Pressing the feet up to the sky, keeping the chin exactly where it is, not moving the head. If you like to take plow pose, you just lower the toes behind the head, keeping the chin exactly where it is. So for a deep, deep, deep back extension. Maybe knees coming either side of the ears. Slowly, slowly making your way back down. Drawing the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And slowly rolling over onto the left side. Extending that right hand above the head. Turn the palm up and turn the nose into the armpit. Slowly rolling back onto the back, hugging the knees in towards your chest. Rocking a little left to right, right to left. Extending your feet to the outer edge of your mat. Open out the arms, turn the palms up. Let the fingers relax. And take rest. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Just bringing a little movement to the fingers, to the toes. Maybe left hand finds its way to the heart, right hand to the belly, and just check in. What brought you to your mat today? What brings you to your mat each time? That feeling, that connection, maybe with you deep down in there. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just find your hands high above your head. Take a good morning stretch, a good deep breath in. Drawing the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Find yourself slowly onto your right side and just use your right arm as a pillow. Slowly pressing up into a cross-legged seated position. Waking up into a new body. Bring the hands in towards the heart. Press the palms together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. And again, deep inhale. Exhale it out. Just sending some energy out to the world, to anybody that needs it right now, to everybody that needs it right now. It's up to you, practicing yogis, to keep sending out beautiful healing vibes to the world. Right? Your thoughts carry energy. So when we gather in yoga, in union, togetherness, we send out our good energy. That light in me honors and bows down to the light inside each and every one of you and everybody out there. Namaste. Say goodbye to everybody. Right on cue, look at that. Performing dog, I love you. All right, love you guys. Bye.